Are you looking for a crypto trading bot? Well, I've got some good news for you. What if I told you that there's an option that has one that is free? That's right, no money. So I'm going to talk more about that in just a little bit. This is a video on MyDexBot. As usual, you can find the links down in the description below. And I do have a referral link. So if you like what you see here, you decide that you want to move forward, it'd be greatly appreciated if you use my referral link. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive straight on into it. Over on Twitter, they're at MyDexBot. Over 800 followers. They're just getting themselves started. And this is actually made by the team behind Blockbusters Tech. A little bit about this over on the website, and then we're going to move over to the actual dashboard, and I want to navigate that for you guys a bit. So their platform is looking to simplify bot trading. This is by providing convenience for all levels of traders. So guys, that means that if you're new, if you're kind of mid-range for your experience, or if you're an expert trader, it's trying to really appeal to you. You do have some options you can play with. So you're going to notice that as far as supported chains go right now, they just have the BNB chain. Some of the upcoming chains, though, there is a long list. So definitely keep an eye on this if you want to be able to expand out on more than one chain. In addition to the multiple blockchain capabilities, because it's a trading bot, you have uninterrupted 24/7 trading, and they're also working on precision-driven trade performance. Some of the key advantages behind this, well, it's decentralized, it's non-custodial, you have multiple strategies, so you can diversify, optimize your trading. They have a no-cost setup, so there is an option, again, for no cost. They have an intuitive design, making it very easy to navigate, and it's also easy to use. So you're just looking at 5 steps here, right? Where you create your account, select your plan, you fund your wallet, you help configure the bot, and then you deploy automation. They try to make this really simple. As I mentioned, they do have a free option. There's certain benefits for that. But in addition to that, you could also pay for the Pro package, which has its own sets of benefits. So there's no pressure. Obviously, you guys can choose whichever one that you decide you want to do, but there are pros and cons to both of these. So whenever you're actually ready to move forward with this, you just go ahead and click on Get Started in the top right-hand corner. Little side note, they are working on a mobile application. That's something that they're trying to get out soon. So once you've created your account, which again, if you do like this and you want to move forward, please use my referral link down in the description below. It'd be greatly appreciated. Then you're going to get logged in here, and this is your dashboard. So a couple noteworthy things. Right off the bat, you already have a wallet address. This is the default account. You can always add an account. You can also do Wallet Connect. It just takes a couple seconds, and that'll pop up for you. And you can go ahead and scan that and get your own personal wallet connected if you'd like to. And then you're going to add in a couple different bots, right? So if we could click on the plus sign here, we've got the grid bot and the arbitrage bot. So just for example, I'm going to go ahead and click on arbitrage. And then you're going to fill out all of this detailed information. What you want to name the bot, what the asset is that you're wanting to trade. So right now you've got BUSD, USDT. Asset number 2, you got wrapped BNB or USDT. And then what exchange is it going on? Is it Uniswap, SushiSwap, ApeSwap? And then the second exchange you can work with would be PancakeSwap, SushiSwap, or ApeSwap. And then the arbitrage percentage, you can either type it in manually or you can use the slider. It's going to identify also the network fee. And then you're going to go ahead and click on Create Bot, right? So we're just going to go ahead and name this one Atlas 1. And right now you can see it says that the wrapped BNB insufficient balance of 0. Please add token balance. So of course you do need to add to this. So let's go ahead and exit out right there. If you want to make it super simple, either already connect a wallet that you have tokens readily available, or over on the left-hand side, they do have a tab for buy tokens. So if you click on buy tokens, this is going to pop up and you can actually buy this through here. This is powered by Oran Ramper. It's hard to read that down in the bottom right hand corner of the page there. But with this, you can actually pay with debit card. You can pay with credit card. They've got Apple Pay. Neteller, I haven't heard of that one. There's Skrill, Google Pay. You even have options here that they're working on, which would be with the bank and instant automated clearing house. So yeah, guys, if you're trying to buy crypto and you're not going through a centralized exchange, then the MyDexBot, apparently it has an option where you can actually be able to go through there itself, right? And even you can change the language. They have some of the other elements here, dark mode. So if you wanted to turn that on, there we go. So now I've got dark mode and the backhand side, which by the way, it's light mode by default. If you want to change that, then you can just go through settings. Also in settings, you have two-factor authentication. So on the left-hand side of the page, you've got settings. You can turn two-factor authentication on if you want extra security. And you can change the theme. You can play around with these elements right here. You can also see in the bottom left-hand corner, I can just toggle that right there. So speaking of security, you'll notice in the top on the banner, there is a little bell icon. If you click on that, that will drop down your notifications. It'll show whenever there was a login. So if you're just trying to make sure, it's always good to make sure that it is actually you that's doing this. You're the one that's logging in. You guys can check that out. And then you got your little wallet icon here, which will show you your wallet balances, where you can also see not just the address, but you can also send. You can wrap BNB, and you've got the buy option. You can refresh the page, check out your transaction history, adding the coins, right? They make everything very convenient for you. So again, if you kind of go to one area and you're like, wait a second, I need something here. Where do I go? Like, they're trying to make multiple avenues to where you can get streamlined really quickly and being able to purchase your crypto, which again, you can already have a wallet established and connect it that way. And you can go on from there, right? So some other key elements here, you're going to see the top performing bot, how much it's providing through your trades, the bot name. Some of the details here are like the total gas paid, the total number of trades, how much profit you made, the total fees itself. You'd have a little chart breakdown once you've got that bot established there as well. You're going to have a detailed view, so the trade loss count, the trade profit count, and you're going to have different degrees of what you actually establish with these bots. The left-hand side here, just little previews of what you would see once you've actually added in that bot. And your referral, that's right, you can actually refer other people as well. So if you've got other people in mind that you think would be interested in this, then you're more than welcome to use your own referral link. Then there's the subscription. So you have two options. We kind of talked about this a little bit over on the main page. We click on subscribe now. And here you've got a yearly option or a monthly option. So the monthly option, the freemium, gives you up to 5 bots. There's a fee of 10%, which will be charged on each profit trade, but that doesn't cost you anything for the actual bot itself. Now, if you pay for the premium, you could set up to 20 bots, and the fee is much less. It's 1.25% compared to that 10%. You'd be paying $179 a month, but those are the benefits that you do receive. So it depends on how much you're trying to trade, how proactive that you are. And then you have this yearly option where if you do decide to go with the premium, it's 10 times the monthly price, not 12. So you do save some money. Technically, if you're trying to look at this long term, you can go with the yearly option, which again, you have the freemium. You don't have to pay for this, guys. Okay, and so then that's going to show your subscription history down there. You can even search by transaction hash and see how everything is going on with that. So I'm going to click on the plus sign there in the top right-hand corner again, and we're going to take a look over here at the grid bot. Give that a couple seconds to start working on its magic. And you guys are going to notice that the layout here is a little bit different. So here's where if you're a beginner, if you're a novice, if you're intermediate, if you're expert, right? Wherever you kind of fall, you have an option of how you decide you want to play with this. And so you can go with low risk, medium risk, or high risk. And you can see as I click on these that the information down below does change accordingly. So it helps make everything substitute in much faster. We see down here in the bottom, the investment, it says insufficient fund of 600. So let's say I tried changing that to $1. It says the minimum investment required to run the grid strategy is 600. Okay, so you have to have 600. As you guys can see, my account that I'm using right now for the tutorial of this, I don't have any that's in my account. But on top of this, you have an advanced option. You can click on that, break down even more, where you take profit, what your stop losses are, and where you trigger right here for yourself in BUSD. So you guys can see that a lot of this is referenced to stablecoin. And again, you got to name the bot at the very top left-hand corner there, right? And then you can choose your base asset. You're going to notice that for the grid bot, there's a lot of options going on here. I mean, it's a massive, massive list. And then you can also type in here if you're trying to jump down the list, get to things a bit quicker. The quote asset, the exchange one. You've got a lot that you can play around with, okay? So yeah, guys, you can also check out your wallet information just by clicking on my wallet on the left-hand side there. And this basically pulls up that same section that we saw earlier on the top, okay? Now, let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. And again, if this is something that you decide that you want to get started with, feel free to use my referral link. It would be greatly appreciated. You guys are awesome. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you're new. God bless, and we'll see you in the next episode.